Hey peeps, so please excuse Miss Brooklyn if you hear her in the background. You know, she's chewing on her toy. So I have two journals to share with you. They are design team projects for um, EPHEMERA'S Vintage Garden and LJB Instaprints, but I'm going to put them in separate videos. So I'm going to do EPHEMERA'S Vintage Garden first, just because it's right here. And then I'll come back and do this one, okay? So let's get started. All right, so fabric cover, soft cover, fabric cover. There is felt underneath, stitched around. Beautiful lace. This is the last bit of this lace. I think I have left, but I have more that's similar coming in the mail. So we have the book corners here. I put a book plate here that said, and I stamped the memories, and there is some acetate over it. And then I just layered some lace and some torn muslin underneath and added two little pearls here, tied with some sari ribbon. This fabric is so pretty, I did not want to cover it. I have a very hard time covering pretty fabrics. So there's the back, which is why I just added this little bit, because I'm like, I just can't cover it. So let's get inside. This kit, the majority of the kit is called Rain's Embrace, and I'm going to link it down below from EPHEMERA'S Vintage Garden. I cannot speak. So I made a pocket here in the front with some fabric, some more of that lace, which, like I said, I think is my last little bit. This is actually from her other kit, which is Spring Woodland. I just had these left over. And I just added some lace at the top that I stitched, so you have plenty of journaling space here. I have them left over from the journals that I did before. And then this is, I can't remember. I'm going to link everything down below, but that is from EPHEMERA'S Vintage Garden. And then this is just from my stash for you to journal on. I use Prima's, oh my goodness, what is the name of that paper collection? Oh, I'm going to put it down below. I can't remember anything right now. I have some lace on some of the pages. This is a vintage postcard I got from, I think, the Bestie, I think. And I just added some fabric up here on the paper clip. This is from the book that I showed in my haul, the Rose book. These are some papers that I use my sprays on. This is EPHEMERA'S Vintage Garden. I think she calls it the coffee dyeing, but it's pink. Comes in different colors. And then I use some of her eco dye paper as well. Let me make sure I'm staying in frame. This is some music sheet. It's in a different language. I don't know what language. This kit is so pretty. It's so pretty. This is some vintage letterhead. It's a little notebook pad. I altered this inventory tag just with some doilies, templates, scraps. I don't think I put anything in here. This is a vintage bridal shower card. I just thought it was really cute and just thought you might want to use it for some extra journaling space. This is some ledger that I use my sprays and a doily. I've had this bag for so long. It came from one of Selena's kits a long time ago. This is from EPHEMERA'S Vintage Garden as well. Sears catalog page. Here's the doily from my spraying day. Here's another one of her line papers. I printed this on vellum. Here's one of her envelopes. I actually stitched it upside down. Yeah, I stitched it upside down, so the opening is at the bottom. Yeah, it happens sometimes. I just altered this little paper clip with some leftover fabric, and then this is a postcard here. There's an alteration tag with just some doilies and some book pages, another coin envelope with some Tim Holtz, and I didn't put anything inside there. So this is paper clipped on, so you can glue it on if you want. Some of the things I glued on, some of them left for you to decide whether or not you want to glue it on. It's from one of my garden book pages here. And then we have, I don't know where this tag came from. It was in my stash. But I figure you can, you know, glue it on and make it a tuck spot if you want it. This is some Prima journaling card here. Oops. Some my onion skin paper. I love this kit. It's so pretty. So pretty. Eco dye paper. This is another Prima journal card. Of course, I can't get it off. Here we go. So lots of journaling space for you. An altered guest check with some book pages, music note, doily. This is an envelope here, and I just added a little Polaroid that comes with it. Did I leave it open? I think, oh yeah, I did. I left it open in the back. Again, this is paper clipped on, right? Yeah, I paper clipped that one on too. That's another one of her coffee dyed papers. I guess it's not really coffee dyed, right? I don't know. I think that's what she calls it though. This is from Ideals magazine, and I put both of them in here because that picture goes with this poem. Some vintage loose leaf paper. Here we go. All right. There's another Prima journaling card. Paper. This is from one of the garden books. It's kind of like Edith Holden, but not. Here's one of her other tags here. And then I altered this envelope here, and it's going to be filled with a bunch of ephemera for you. Just gotta glue that down there. I just, you know, just a bunch of little things I put on there. Did I put any? No, I didn't put anything on the inside, but I will. And this will be filled with ephemera for you to use in your journal. Oh, so let me show you what this looks like when you open it up. Really pretty. There's a tag with some yarn on it. She was literally right by my foot, you guys. Oh, goodness. But she's behaving, so I guess I can't complain, right? I love that eco dye paper. I can't do that because I don't have space or a backyard or anything, but I'm so happy people like her do digitals of that. Here's a large belly band, and I just have this pretty little note card in there. Not vintage, but I just thought it was cute. In the envelope. You can send that to someone if you want. It's the other side of the vellum page. Doily. Coffee dye paper. I used the doily on there. Here's the other side of the pocket with another journal card. The other side of the ledger that I use my sprays on. Little tuck spot here. Little postcard. And this is left over from the last journal I did with her kit. The spring woodland as well. The other side of that. How pretty is that? And then let me just take everything out first. So this is a little pocket that I made out of book pages from a garden book, and I just kind of decoupage a bunch of stuff on it. And so you have another large tag from her spring woodland. You have a journal card here with a little bird on it. This is just some scraps that was left over. And one of those little journal cards. I think I had it in between one of these or something like that. I don't know how I had it, but and then another one of her tags as well. So, and then you have this back, and then that's it. So that is it. My design team journal for Ephemera's Vintage Garden. And next up is LJB Instaprints. I'll be back. Thanks so much for watching. And they both will be listed in my Etsy shop separately. All links will be down below. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Have a great one. Bye.